Hey guys.
Hey.
We just wanted to say hello. Tonight we are making what's called chicken crack. Since tomorrow is the Super Bowl, we thought we would make a couple of different carnivore dishes. So we've got your dish about to go on the grill or the smoker.
It's a half of a pork shoulder.
So that'll be awesome. And then we'll probably have some cheese dip that I'll make tomorrow. We'll have some chicken crack, some deviled eggs. What else? Are you going to make some of those pepperoni chips? Maybe?
Yeah, I might. Yeah.
Maybe. We'll see. We've got some Parmesan crisps that we'll use to dip for our chicken crack and just some good snacks. Okay, so here we are. We're about to make
carnivore snacks.
Carnivore snacks, yeah. So we're about to make good old chicken crack. And I'm sure you may have heard of it. Maybe you haven't. But if you haven't, it's good. Okay. Yeah. We're about to make it.
Now we're going to put together the ingredients here. And I don't know what I'm doing. I'm taking instruction from Danielle.
All right. So here's the ingredients that you need for awesome chicken crack. I saw someone call it crack chicken, but I don't know. That just doesn't sound right to me. Like crack chicken. I don't know. Chicken crack. Whatever. It's just addictive. I think that's why they call it that. Okay. So first ingredient, chicken. Now, what we did is we cheated because it's amazing. And we went to Publix and got 2 rotisserie chickens and shredded it. I like it because I think it's tender and it's good. And I don't know. But if you don't want to do it, it's too expensive, or you already have some chicken breast or chicken thighs even in the freezer and you just want to use those, you can just use a pound or 2, whatever, however much you want to make, and put that in a crock pot and put all the ingredients in there and cook it for 6 hours. But since our chicken is already cooked, we could just cook ours until our stuff is heated and blended. So maybe an hour, right? But anyway, I just think it's easier to use rotisserie. So I would put about a half of that in there.
Okay.
So, yeah, we've already got our crock pot on.
I've already washed my hands.
Yes. He's super clean. Washing hands. Okay, we're just going to put about a half of it in there because it's just us. Which would be
one whole chicken.
Yeah, that'd be one whole chicken. It's just us. And I'm going to make some soup and a little chicken salad with the leftover chicken. So yeah, you can do a whole lot with rotisserie. It's pretty awesome. So that's what that looks like. It's a good bit for the chicken crack. Okay, next I would take the seasoning. We need the ranch seasoning. So I kind of divvied out about 1 ounce in a baggie. So just take that and dump it on top of the chicken. Because I didn't get like a packet of ranch. I have this big ranch and it's 8 ounces. So I just took 1 ounce of this. That's all I did, kind of eyeballed it. And remember, it is pretty salty. It will have a pretty heavy salty flavor. So don't overdo it. You can always add more when you get to cooking or tasting it or whatever. But I like this one because this one has 0 carbs and 0 sugar. If you get the pre-packaged like packets of ranch, like where the salad dressings and stuff are, they've got some carbs and sugar. Like the whole pack has 16 carbs. So yeah, you're better off doing this.
Right, because we got that one, that first recipe that we did.
For the Mississippi pork roast, yeah. Right. So that's what it looks like so far, okay? And then what would we put next? We can put next the block of cream cheese. And it doesn't matter if it's softened or not. I mean, you're not mashing it up. You could cut it into cubes or you can just drop it in there. It doesn't really matter. I guess maybe the cubes would melt faster, but it doesn't matter. Okay, and then after that, I would use a whole 16-ounce thing of cream cheese. Just kidding. 8 ounces of the cream cheese and 16 ounces of sour cream. I always get them backwards.
Yep. All right. So
dump the whole tub in there. All right. I feel like most recipes do not call for sour cream at all. I use it because I'm telling you, it makes it creamier. I don't care what anybody says. It makes it creamier. It just does.
Up that block of cream cheese.
Yeah, break it up if you want to. I mean, it's all going to melt anyway, and then we could stir it. But yeah, whatever you want to do. So right now we just have 1 whole rotisserie chicken, ranch seasoning powder, about 1 ounce of it, which is equal to a packet. 1 8-ounce block of cream cheese, and a 16-ounce container of sour cream.
Yep.
So it's looking good. It's going to be really good when it melts and gets hot.
All right. I guess that's it.
All right. We're good so far. All right. Now we'll take cheese, shredded cheddar cheese. I like sharp cheese. You could get whatever you like, obviously, but sharp cheddar is my favorite. So I would say a cup. Some people put a cup and a half. I put like a cup just to cook in it. You can eyeball it. Just kind of cover the whole thing. You just want to get it covered. And then stir it in. Make sure it all gets, that's probably good, honey. And then after it's, all mixed in together, when it's about to be done, I open it up and put another layer of cheese on top of it. Because I like cheese.
Yeah.
I'm a cheesy person. I'm a cheeseaholic. I'm a dairy person. I know a lot of carnivores are always arguing on Facebook and all these stupid carnivore groups. You're just supposed to have steak and butter. But I have a lot of dairy.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a lot of dairy. It is an animal product, and I don't care. And I like it, and that's just me. I don't eat a lot of meat. I just really eat chicken and turkey myself anyway. Just not really a big meat person. But I make sure I get a lot of full fat and protein in my cheeses. So, all right.
Is that it for the ingredients?
That looks awesome. And then I would, and this is what I did because I cheated a little bit too. Let's see hold up the bacon.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Instead of cooking the bacon, which you absolutely can, but I like doing it easy. So I got the microwave bacon from Walmart, and there's, again, no carbs, no sugar in it. And I mean, you can put as much bacon as you want. If you're a bacon lover, put 10 slices. It doesn't matter. But just while it's cooking, just to give it a flavor, I just microwaved like 5 slices. So I would just break it up into pieces and drop it in there and mix it in. Now, this is me. I mean, it's going to soften a little bit as it cooks, obviously, but I feel like this makes it have a little bit more of a bacon flavor, and it'll have like a little hickory smoked flavor. So with the cream cheese and the sour cream and the ranch and the hickory smoked bacon, I just feel like it's amazing. I mean, it is literally crack.
Yeah.
And again, when it's about to be done, I would even put another layer of cheese, and I'd even crumble up a little bit more bacon when you're ready to serve it. So you've got a little crunch on there too. Okay, but see, all the flavors are going to mix. And when all the cream cheese and sour cream kind of get hot and melt, it's going to have like a little bit more of a soupy texture.
Yeah, and you could thin it out with probably milk or heavy cream or something.
Yeah, absolutely. Some people do that. Some people do use a little bit of heavy cream to thin it out if they want it a little thinner. But that's up to you. Depends on how you like it. And plus, I eat this as like a dip. So, and a lot of people who just do like Ketovore, they take it and they put this inside of like a tortilla that has no carbs, something like that. Now, I'm not doing that, but a lot of people, or you can put it on top of lettuce if you want to, but that's, up to you. Depends on which diet you're on. Okay. The last thing that I'm going to do, which is not carnivore, but I'm going to do a little bit of it. So if you're strict carnivore, I guess, don't do this, but you're going to put some chives in there, some green onions. We chopped up some green onions, not all of them, just some. We kind of cut up a lot, but just a little, yeah. And then you're just going to stir them in. I just like a little bit of an oniony flavor. That's good. You don't want to put too much. And then stir it in. Obviously, that part is not carnivore because it is a plant. It is onion, but it's the Super Bowl. And if that's going to be like my one cheat is a little tiny bit of green onion, which you only get a tiny bit in each bite, I think it's okay. So with all of that, now we're just going to let it sit. And because our chicken is already cooked, we don't have to let it sit for like 6 hours, right? If the chicken were raw, you would add all those ingredients on top of the chicken and then put the lid on and let it simmer for 6 hours. But since our chicken's cooked. We just need the ingredients to melt. We're just going to do about an hour. So this is our chicken crack. We'll put the lid on it and probably just put it on low.
Yeah.
We're just going to cook this tonight and then serve it tomorrow. So we'll heat it back up tomorrow and load it down with more cheese and bacon.
Yep.
But we'll be back in an hour to show you what it looks like.
And I'm going to put the shoulder on soon.
Yes.
It's right there.
And we've got the smoker fired up. So that right there is going to get put on the grill. And y'all will be able to see that beautiful masterpiece.
Yeah, I lit the fire. I got it going because it flames up real hot at first. And once the flame settles down and the temperature comes down, that's when I'll put that on. I want it to be around 250, between 275 and 250. I don't really use a thermometer, but the smoker's got a cheap little one on it. I just go by that. It's probably not that accurate. But,
well, we eyeball everything anyway.
Yeah.
That's just how it is, you know.
Yeah, you just get a feel for stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And that's how we do it.
Well, so we're gonna have us some good eats for tomorrow.
Yeah.
For the Super Bowl. And if y'all watch this video, put it in the comments. I want to know who you're rooting for. Is it Philadelphia or is it Kansas City? So many people and so many memes are talking about Kansas City and Mahomes and, oh, they're going to win because the ref is going to just throw a million flags and do this roughing the pass call for everybody. And I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't know. We don't know who we want to win, really. I guess Kansas City just because I'm not really a fan of Philadelphia in any way. And I guess Kansas City is considered more of the South. Would you say that? It is Missouri or Missouri, I should say. I don't know. I know because it's north to me, but
I heard somebody say one time, everybody north of the Mason-Dixon line thinks that people from Kentucky are from the South, but everybody from south of the Mason-Dixon line think people are from Kentucky
a bunch of Yankees
from the north. So,
yeah, that's funny.
I don't know, but
we'll see.
What?
It'll be fun to watch.
Everybody moves around all over the place now. We're all just kind of the
mixed,
same people now.
Well, the Super Bowl will be fun to watch either way. I don't know who is the halftime person. I looked a little bit, and I'm not really too sure. I don't know, but I do know. I think that Lauren Daigle is supposed to be singing "America the Beautiful," so that would be exciting to watch. And I always like watching the commercials. Hopefully they won't be too political and we'll see some good stuff. So, okay, we'll be back in about an hour.
Yep. All right. And we're back and we've got our chicken crack out of the crock pot and we got it put here in the dish. And I've already tried it. We've both already tried it. So it came out real good, but she kind of dressed it out here with some cheese and bacon bits.
That's looking good. Look at that. So that's the finished product of chicken crack.
And it can just be eaten just straight like this, or
with a fork,
or
take a bite
as some type of dip. I mean, it's even good, just as a dip. If you're not trying to do like carnivore thing, So. Yep.
We're just eating it like good. That. Without the chives, without the green onions, it would be straight carnivore. So, but like we're going to use the Parmesan cheese crisps to, kind of dip it with, you know what? Matter of fact, I'm going to get them so I can.
Oh, yeah.
We can show y'all. Don't mind our pantry. We got a bunch of junk. All right. This is what we're going to use, which I know y'all have seen these. But they're also just, here we go. 1 carb for 19 and no sugar. So we'll use these tomorrow. What? You took a big old chunk already.
I think it's good like this.
Good. Yeah, well, he took a chunk out of it. I'm glad I already took a picture. But it's that good. And like I said, if you want to keep it all the way 100% carnivore, just don't put the little green onions. That's all. I just added it because it tastes good and it looks pretty. All right, guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the recipe. We're about to put
I'm gonna put that shoulder on
beauty on the fire. And then
I lit the fire about almost an hour and a half ago, and I get it. I go ahead and light it and let it burn up, and then the temperature come down, and I put the apple wood on there. I like using the apple wood, so I'm going to put that on in a minute. And of course, I'm not going to take it back off until sometime tomorrow.
Yes.
So
how long?
We just do it overnight because
it's.
I mean, if I put it on at 8:30 and it goes till 12:30, it'd be 4 hours, and then I don't know, another 12 after that. So we'll go 8:30. I don't know. Sometime around noon tomorrow. Okay. It'll probably be done. Yeah. I mean, it'll be done before that, but you just really want to cook them a long time.
Yeah.
But when you do, it just falls apart. Anyway, that's coming.
All right. So we'll have a video for that tomorrow. And hope y'all have some good food planned for the Super Bowl also. So we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.